Hey viewers, George here, and I'm here to do a first impression video of ZombiU. What do I say about this game? Well, for starters, I just want to say it's actually a really cool game. I know what you're thinking. George is gonna hate this game like everyone else. No, actually, it's a really cool game. It's a really neat one. I guess what makes it really neat is just not so much. Well, the concept is a little neat, but like what really makes it neat is how it utilizes the gamepad. Like I said in my last first impression about Mario U, that doesn't really use the gamepad. Whereas this nice little guy, this sexy thing, just rub you, utilizes the gamepad really coolio. The whole point of it is, obviously you're in a zombie apocalypse, it's in London, and you're just trying to survive, and if you get bitten once, if you die, your survivor's dead, you start as a new survivor, and you can find that old survivor and kill him and take your shit back, which is really cool. I've yet to have that happen to me, which is mind-boggling, because I almost died a few times. But, so, like, you're trying to survive, and you can find, like, items all over the place. And what you're using the gamepad for is, standardly, it acts as your map in your inventory, which I think everyone was really hoping for. Like, a lot of RPGs to use the gamepad, using this again, use the gamepad as an inventory thing, and ZombiU does that, but it does more. If you're trying to like break boards down or hack into things or certain other things, you have to actually look at the touchscreen and tap in. If you're like, if you're trying to like loot bodies or chests or whatever, you have to look at your touchscreen and do that. But at the same time, the game doesn't pause or anything. Well, I mean it does. You can pause it manually, but like if you're grabbing things or doing this little mini game, the game doesn't pause. It continues going on the screen. So like it puts in more of a frantic value to it, where like you're trying to, hack into something. A zombie's like approaching. You're like, oh shit, I gotta, Jesus Christ, that happens, and that's really cool. I think this game sort of like brings back the fear element in video games in the way that, like, not jump scares or anything, but more so like you feel that urge and that need to be quick and like hurry up because you feel like there's a bit more of a danger element because of the fact that you respond. If you die, you don't come back as that survivor. That survivor's gone. That survivor's dead. You start like a new page and everything. So you are like more wanting to not die and conserve ammo, conserve everything, because like that's just how the game is played. And I think that's a really cool game. It, like I said, it brings back that horror element, which is really cool. Which we've been missing for a while. Yeah, we needed it, and it's back. It's back in full force. There is multiplayer. There's multiplayer in this game, not online, but there's an online function. I'll get that in a second. The multiplayer in this is basically like a deathmatch sort of thing. I haven't tried it, but that's what the instruction booklet tells me. So that's there. If you're into that stuff. For online functions, basically you can find other players' survivors in your game, and you can actually kill them and loot their bodies, so you can get like stuff that other survivors have, which is really cool. I don't know. I might have come across one. I don't know. And if I did, it doesn't really tell you if you've come across like other survivors, dead survivors. But yeah, that's there. It's a really neat feature. But like I said, the two biggest things is the one that utilizes the gamepad really well. there are moments where like you have to hold it up to the screen to, you know, hack into things and like search stuff. You can like throw flares or like make noises to distract zombies, so they can get out of your way, and it just feels like a really good game. And apparently a lot of people have been hating on this game, which shocks me because it actually does a lot of really neat things. I usually I try to find like a way where I can like sort of agree with them, like see like not agree with them, but see where they're coming from. But I don't know. I just don't really see what they're getting at. Just an off-topic note, this game's powered by Adobe Flash, which is actually really impressive because Adobe Flash, for me, really doesn't do that. But in here it does. Actually, Ubisoft's using Adobe Flash for a lot of things. Oh no. But it's a really cool game, and you can craft items in this, you know, manage your inventory, you know, door hacking. It's a really cool game, and if you've got a Wii U and you're looking for something a little more hardcore and something that's, you know, going to be fun, frantic, it's going to be a little scary, definitely ZombiU is something to look at, because it definitely, like I said, it brings the fear back. It utilizes the tablet fantastically. Sorry, my tablet's over there on the charger. It uses the tablet fantastically. You know, multiplayer, it's an interesting concept, and like I said, I haven't come across it, but I mean, if I do, that's a really cool thing. And like the entire time, you're not going running and gunning. Like, I'm usually the kind of guy who will play like a first-person shooter, you know, running, guns a-blazing, like I'm playing like Duke Nukem, like classic Duke Nukem or Serious Sam or something like that. But I mean, here it's like, fuck, I gotta crawl around, I gotta be careful, you know, I don't want to go shooting off my gun all the time. I usually like hitting things with a croquet bat because it's more, you know, better. But it's a really good game. I was actually, I was interested in this, but I was more surprised when I actually tried it, which is really good. So I guess, you know, with that all said and done, and until next time, keep on gaming. Game braining. Right. Zombie joke here.